The kicker grants one, and we are underway from the Superdome. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Throwing on first down is Breeze. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
I'm with Mark Ingram. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Man, oh my God.
They'll lead the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
Oh, good stuff, man.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete. Knocking it away in coverage, Captain Mutterland.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
I didn't ask you about your spider.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And Gaines got it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Bro, why did I do unnecessary ball?
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
I'm here. My nigga there too. That might have five.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That's you right now.
A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Now Breeze. And his throw's going to be incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Breeze to throw again. That's caught. It's Thomas. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
You can have time better from the free throw line.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They'll put it in the hands of their playmaker again.
Yeah,
and he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, a 5-yard touchdown run.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Go ahead. You see online?
Nah, just check stuff home for. I check stuff on game.
Take off.
Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. They'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
There you go.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10.
What the world is going on with our sharpshooters?
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline as a play caller. You're
You got a cold boy?
right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Newton. Flush to his right. And this one is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
How y'all doing?
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now, earlier, Charles, we were talking about Drew Brees and all he has accomplished so far this season with the records that he's broken. But let's take a look at New Orleans as a whole. 5-game win streak. Remember that surprising Week 1 loss? All of a sudden, they're 5-1.
Man, you talk about that Week 1 loss to Tampa Bay, which was an early...
Oh, my God. That's my way to say that.
You're exactly right about it. 5-game winning streak.
Bring it down, man.
But they did have their struggles. Cleveland wasn't easy to win that one. This week, beneficiaries of a missed point after touchdown. So they've had to do it the hard way, and it doesn't get easier. They're at Minnesota next week. Then they're home against the best team in the league, the Los Angeles Rams. They win these, they've earned them.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out.
That's two behind the basket.
Breeze hands to Ingram. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Cool.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
66. Oh, yeah.
Todd Gurley really be eating.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's the best player on my team.
Particularly combines speed, intelligence.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Long one.
Lots of look to add the extra point. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
I couldn't get around that myself either, nigga. What you talking about? Yeah. I couldn't get around that video all behind you.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Nigga, I got stuck on your dude. Your man off the
These
dude.
guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Carolina's offense taking the field again. This is a team that you saw in person last week against Philadelphia in the city of brotherly love, and they went in there and got the 21-17 victory.
Yeah, they didn't feel the love on the way out. Philly fans weren't happy at all. Up 17, as you mentioned. This is the biggest comeback in franchise history for the Carolina Panthers. All 21 of their points within the last 11 minutes of play. And they were going against the wind the entire 4th quarter. How about Cam Newton? Really found his touch in the 4th quarter. 269 yards passing. Over 200 of those were in the 4th quarter. Also the leading rusher with 49 yards, but made the biggest throw of the year for him on 4th and 10 for a pickup. Kept the drive alive, and they went down and scored and took the lead. Cam Newton, multiple passing touchdowns his last 5 games. 5 straight. That's a new personal record.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the 1st. Newton on 1st down. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Now Newton on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken. Down. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Be up. What's up, nigga? I'm on all that. Nigga, be up.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 48 yards.
Let's get it.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. Graham Gano on for the extra point. Gano the extra point. And it's now 13-7. Gano out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, now he bowls him over. Fighting through it. He's got space. He's at the 40. 20. 10. Touchdown. New Orleans. A great play there. 104 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want him to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, feel me for a neck brace, partner. One kickoff return in one direction for a touchdown, and the other one, they almost broke going back the other way.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. Play action.
That's going to dunk on.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. And he knocks it through. Gano out to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
New Orleans coming back out onto the field here, Charles, but let's discuss Drew Brees. We, of course, talked about him in great length last week when he became the league's all-time leading passer. Well, this last week, he connected on career touchdown pass number 500 in that one-point victory against Baltimore.
Yeah, he's now beaten all 32 teams in the NFL. Only Brett Favre had done that prior to. And how about this? I saw the president of the Pro Football Hall of Fame on Sunday, and he was there for a different reason. But I said, hey, with Drew Brees breaking all these records, is there enough space that you can get all this stuff in for him? He just said he keeps breaking them, but build him his own wing.
And his Purdue Boilermakers beat Ohio State. He was pumped after that. Good weekend for Drew Brees. Back to the air on second down. It's Brees. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Now Brees on third down. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down.
I caught him by pass. They trying to double team. Hey, fool, I'll move.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense.
Yeah, come on, one more.
If this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah,
they got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. He's going to go deep. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one goes for 36 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. A final shot before the break. Newton eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Now he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
Oh!
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Still have it first on offense in the third quarter.
Oh, yeah.
They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
Bro.
They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. Back to throw, Newton. And that'll make it
like that.
Nowhere, bro. Deep back to the other side of the field. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. They will go for it. Now Newton. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got
nobody.
a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting people creep in and affect their play.
Oh, yeah, see, put on your
first down, but it winds up incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Brees will try again on second down. He took a shot, couldn't connect. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Hey, Austin, you know, I asked you that question.
Goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one's not close. Not even close. Short and to the right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
He did say he was
So
going to pull.
A weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
I'm probably going to match up against like 100 niggas or 100 win niggas who like hit you off.
From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to go deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I tried my best.
That one goes for 36 yards.
You just couldn't get it going tonight. You just had him.
Now a first down throw.
So you drop 50 per game.
Steps away.
Watch, man, they have to get old defense out there.
The end zone. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one.
Take
the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
So, Rick, guys, Rick.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throw.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
I'm about to come.
So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Y'all lost
Trying to get the ground game going with Ingram. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside.
Hey, man, they just have some good old defense out there, man.
Steven had a bad game or something?
If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, here's Brees. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Brees now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Now Brees. And his throw here's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up second down. Well, CD taking a peek at some of the injuries from around the league in Week 7. We did have a few. Quan Alexander on that Bucs defense went down with an injury. They'll be monitoring Sony Michel in New England. Now, remember, they already lost Jeremy Hill, Rex Burkhead out of that backfield. So a couple injuries to note.
Certainly, and Quan Alexander in the middle of the Tampa Bay defense, which was already struggling. They may not get him back the rest of the season. Sony Michel, they're hoping to get him back after a few weeks. Albert Wilson in Miami has made big plays all season long, has a hip injury. That could cost him some serious time, if not the season. LaShawn McCoy, Melvin Gordon, they're hoping to get them back in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah, interesting that they won without Melvin Gordon last week. That was a big win. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Just a yard on the pickup there to bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th.
What nigga Bryson?
Is Turner still here? I ain't hear him in a while.
Turner still, nigga.
Yo.
Here we go.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down.
Just had a bad night, man. Just
man. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
The Saints on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
0-2. Easy.
Turn up right here.
The play clock getting low, so Sean Payton says let's take a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
You come on, a big ass friend over here.
But they y'all gonna jump ball?
The Saints on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Hey, kill. Hey, kill.
I'm trying to get the damn screen. It's not changing.
13.
Breeze gonna throw.
That's a third, though.
And that is.
They're creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should be.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, kill. 5-5.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
No check ball. What you mean no check ball? We're going to be playing like the big three. You can be out here.
Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on fourth.
Ready. Yellow lead.
On the keeper, it's Breeze. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there.
No.
A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And the Panthers will get the football back.
What's the instead of this in the top left?
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line.
Top left, top left. Top right, I mean.
They fake the give. Newton. Wide open receiver complete. And they finally get him down at the other 46. A fantastic connection that time. Newton to Funchess. 44 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right.
I want to know how many 99s
Just
going
go
to
deep right side. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Over.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. Fights loose.
Oh, no.
He's got a little daylight. Still going. A big chunk on
Oh,
the
it's too
ground
late
for
now.
27 yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now Breeze. He throws and he hits